Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, I'm just going to tell you right now, can you please give me all the patience in the world with your reading? Because I don't know. Something's going on here. Look at I pulled out a card from the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck to get started. You have the message card now. It's like, okay, yeah, cool, message. Maybe you have a message coming in. You could be getting an explanation for something with this card. If you're not getting the actual, excuse me, message, you will be getting something to show you the way towards the answer. Also, but look at this. Look at your underline. Understanding, High Priestess of Spirit, summon, complicated. So it's like understanding something here, like a deep universal. I'm understanding maybe something that is hidden, understanding a hidden meaning, and summoning a complicated message. That is what like unfolded here. It's almost as if once you understand something mystical, esoteric, and hidden, you summon a complicated message. Yeah. So let's just see. Is it in this message or is it in something else? I don't know. So we're going to get started. We are going to get started with the Starseed Oracle deck. I'm going to ask what your superpower is, what your kryptonite, what your nemesis is, and what your next assignment is. Your superpower is the Star Keeper. You are the cosmic ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. So that's your superpower, is bringing in like ideas, downloads, transmute. Oh, okay. I'm being pulled into the crown chakra here with this one. And the crown chakra, one of its most powerful gifts, is not talked about enough, is that it does transform dark and low frequency energies into high frequency and light energies. And then, see, it needs to do that before you can even do the download. So that's your superpower there, is to, ideas that you have, is to do stuff with them. It is to keep these ideas grounded. It is to also not to get too, maybe be careful with anything that is coming in for you that feels very complicated. Like, don't overcomplicate anything that doesn't need to be overcomplicated. What's your kryptonite? The Great Serving, Mars energy, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Well, you are Aries and you are Mars. So maybe there's times here where it's just like, you know what? Nah. That's it. You get upset, Mars. You get angry, you feel conflict. Turning that into love. What's your nemesis? I'm sorry. Defenselessness. Righting past wrongs. Uprooting. Your nemesis is I'm so sorry. Maybe you get mad. It's just so funny talking to Aries. And Aries is, but that's the funny thing though, because Aries is the energy, right? That, yeah, they can blow their top pretty quick, but it blows over pretty quick too. It's like, bah. All right, let's go get lunch. What? And people are like, what are you talking about? All right, hey, it's cool. It's all over. Sorry. It's like, so I don't know. It's really funny because it is like literally right here in your cards. Your kryptonite. The thing that actually doesn't serve you is when the Mars energy. Maybe you shouldn't soften it into love. The nemesis is you have to keep apologizing. Yeah, no. I was kind of getting like a little slap on the wrist here, saying, no, wait a second. They got the Mars for a reason here. It doesn't serve you any good. Wow, yeah. The nemesis is almost like when you find yourself apologizing over and over again. If you get mad about something, get mad about it. Conflict. Spirit loves conflict because within conflict, there is growth and resolution. I feel like I just channeled that. Spirit loves conflict because within conflict there is growth and resolution. Don't downplay why something makes you angry. That's part of you. Your nemesis. Well, yeah, maybe sometimes you will have to apologize. Hey, it's okay. I mean, nobody's perfect. Apologize. Defenselessness. Righting past wrongs. It's kind of funny, though, because it's almost like it's a thing that shows up. Because it's nemesis, it's like the last... It's like, oh, this is the worst timing. Or, oh, this is not what I want to do right now. I think it kind of goes to say in this reading that, and I would say this for anybody, like if I was reading something for Pisces and Neptune was coming through, and it was changing, if it was telling them that, you know, you shouldn't allow this Neptunian energy to take you on great adventures in your mind and see things beyond the seeable, and well, that seems kind of odd, no? Right? And it's not to say that there aren't times where Pisces isn't going to be, they aren't maybe possibly run the risk every once in a while of not being realistic and being a little more fantastical, right? Like that's because no energy and no person is perfect on earth as things are right now. So there are times where, yeah, you know what I kind of want to say, you're not going to be perfect with every time you get upset about something because maybe you don't know the full story when something unfolds or something is going on with someone around you. But you should not, it is so kryptonitic for you to always just turn your Mars energy and try to soften it into love. No, right? As I just really hearing Spirit loves conflict because it creates a growth and resolution. Your next assignment is get angry at something, maybe. The Star family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Hey, interesting. Your next assignment is to call into some support here. I don't know if that's like physical or it literally is like your Star family here. Say a prayer. Is there something you want to atone for or apologize for? That's the nemesis. Is an apology? Maybe you apologized when you shouldn't have too. I don't know. But you know, if you apologize to something or someone when you shouldn't have, that kind of means that the message is you weren't wrong and you gave someone a pass who was. The blue flame called, cracked open, surrender, do. It starts with activated earth, your underline, power, places, ley lines, trust where you're led, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life, cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life, called, soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. Wow, this is busy. You've been very busy. Step up, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration, time. Yeah, wow. This almost looks like a whole bunch of different levels of awakening. Like a ton of different levels of awakening is this underlying. Interesting though. Oh, cracking something open here. First you surrender to the sweetness. Love, life, pleasure. But then we hit rock bottom. And that's when things really crack open. Who we were is no longer serving us. And we are forced to shed this outer skin of ourselves. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. She's walking towards a portal. And then it's like this blue flame of her essence comes out on the other side of this portal, which is some type of spontaneous awakening. Being activated. Are you being activated? I don't know. Being activated? It looks like you've had some type of activation here. Cosmic ancestor. You're downloading something maybe. Some of you might be coming up with some really spontaneous and unique ideas. Be careful like who or what you apologize to. And I don't mean to say like just run off and Like, don't use this reading as an excuse for misplaced anger or not exhibiting like self-control. That's not what this is about. But it really is coming around here and basically stating like there's things in life that are wrong. And if they upset you, that's an indication that you know it's wrong. So, right, like Spirit wouldn't give you these feelings and these emotions to use and then connect you with the planetary energy of that and then tell you it's wrong. I didn't mean to make you like that. I mean, well, God is perfect. So there's some sort of perfect divinity within the creation of you. Maybe people make you act like, wow, you should apologize. What's wrong with you? Which deck do I want to use? Yeah, I'm going to use this one. Okay. What? Okay, let's look at the message. Complicated. How's it complicated for one thing? Complicated. Complicated. How's it complicated? The Nine of Cups. Well, it looks like a frog, but it might not be. It's complicated. This is a complicated relationship. Maybe. It's funny. The Nine of Cups. Complicated dreams and wishes. Okay. What's the message? Complicated dreams and wishes here. You need, it's like, right? It's like looking at the frog and like the frog is looking at her like, hey, honey. The frog is looking at her and saying, all you got to do is kiss me and I'll turn into a prince. He's like, honey, you could be like spinning me a line there. You could be spinning me a line. Trust me, baby. If you kiss me, I will turn into your prince. What's the message? The Chariot. You're moving. You're moving. The message. Some sort of movement? Interesting. Okay, I'm hearing magic carpet ride, but she's also holding two chess pieces in her hand. A move. It's almost like the message creates, like it puts a ball in someone's court, right? Like when you move your chess piece, ding, then the next person, it's their turn to do something. All right. I mean, it could have something to do with moving. I have a feeling that it's just going to be something that, well, wait a second. The Chariot. You might be shown some sort of simple solution to something complicated that's going on for you. All right, Starkeeper is your superpower. Seed the light. Stay grounded. So do your grounding work. The Five of Pentacles. That's very grounded. That's very grounded. There's something about when I say the grounded, it is being like realistic and realism. And it's actually kind of funny because this was actually literally, was this the kryptonite for Pisces, right? Like makes sense because they're supposed to be up in outer space with all the ideas and you're supposed to take the ideas. So do you take like, and so also curious, is there a placement for you, something to do with Neptune or Pisces or the 12th house or something that you could incorporate into this, just because they had that, this card is their kryptonite, but you take this and you do something with it. So if you get ideas that are around a particular area of your life based on what those planetary placements could be, you're to ground that. The Five of Pentacles. To do something with it. To create with it. To give it a realistic translation, even possibly. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. It does seem to have something to do with, okay, when I'm hearing, like, to stay grounded, I'm sort of thinking of, like, someone on a ladder, too, with at least 3 points of contact at any time. Or I'm also seeing, I think it's speed walking, but I'm going to be honest, the more I watch it, I don't even think that the judges are monitoring this rule unless the rule is changed. Where in speed walking, to stop it from turning into jogging, 1 foot must always be on the ground at one time. Like, right, you can't, this foot can't have landed and this one is coming up, because then you start to move into a run. So as I'm saying that, it is 1 foot in front of the other, but you don't put the other foot next until, oh no, you don't lift the other foot until this one is steady. And it could be that there's something here that needs to be, you need to, I don't know, you need to get rid of this. This is a burden. Or you're doing this carrying some type of burden. You could be carrying, I don't know, somebody else's responsibility or weight in a situation also. It does, it's also coming across like having, like, really having the broad shoulders to do this, to be more than maybe what someone else could be. Now, what is the Ten of Wands? Get past this part here. The Ten of Wands, what is all of this? Like, I also get from this, it's like, don't be so caught up in what you thought something symbolized to keep it connected to you, even once it becomes, you know, it's no longer serving your highest good, right? Like, maybe that this, well, it does look like a wedding dress. So is this her wedding day? Did someone leave her at the altar? Did something not work out? Did she decide last minute, I can't do this? But the dream is still attached. The dreams are attached to the dress. Or is this like just a symbol of a wedding dress or some type of commitment that somebody made a long time ago, but yet the symbol of what they thought all that was going to be, like fairy tales, bubblegums, and bubblegum drops and all that sort of stuff. It's like, don't keep this with you, because it's burning. It's burning. You would hurt yourself, although you are Mars. Okay, I'll come back to that in a minute. The kryptonite is Mars energy when you turn anger and conflict and you soften it to love. We don't live, as much as a lot of people would like to think that we do, or that we're that close to living in a world like that, we do not. So I'm gonna pull into this keep it grounded stuff here, right? There's a reason that we get upset over things, because we're being activated and we recognize that something is wrong. And if we just give something a pass and say, oh, I'm sorry I was upset at you, or I'm sorry that, you are giving even possibly the darker, lower energies a pass to continue to do something that is wrong. The Hanged Man. If you're upset, be upset. It's like, don't see, having a different perspective here is not it's so funny, right? I don't know, if something has upset you, or there's something that you've been very upset about, and to turn this into love is not. The Queen of Swords, the Devil, and the Page of Wands. If you're upset, you should be upset. And say it. The kryptonite. Calling out the devil here. The Queen of Swords and the Devil. I mean, the Queen of Swords is the bullshit detector. She sees the devil and she calls it for what it is. Don't take on a different perspective about it. If somebody screwed you around, they screwed you around. Don't give them a pass and don't apologize to them. I'm sorry. That's your nemesis. And I say because it keeps coming up. So are you, this is actually kind of a very Canadian. I'm sure I say it a lot in my readings. I say, oh, I'm so sorry, or I'm sorry, I don't know. If you bump into a Canadian anywhere, we will apologize to you for being in the way. It's just, we're just like that. I was like, so sorry. Like, I bumped into you. Oh, I know, I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. The King of Cups. You shouldn't apologize for your feelings. Don't feeling. I really am liking this reading. Don't apologize for your feelings. Don't apologize for when you are upset. If you see something that ain't right and you need to call a spade, you call a spade and don't apologize for it. If somebody is hurt because you called them out for something, you shouldn't apologize. If you know, I don't know, the King of Cups is like these deep feelings. And then like all this fire burning through the veins. This is you. Aries, you know what this is? I know what this is. Okay. Well, I haven't had it in your readings in a while. But yeah, there's a time where, and I would see it in other readers too. People always go, cross watchers always go to Aries readings. Aries is this and Aries is that. And da, 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 da. I'll tell you, if you want to know the truth about how Aries feels, they'll tell you. They'll tell you exactly how they feel about something. But a lot of, there's, you know, people in their signs, it's their natural way of wanting things to be hidden, wanting things to be sideways instead of straightforward. And Aries is just not that. So you shouldn't apologize. I'm just really getting like here, you should not apologize for who you are. The Two of Cups. Well, maybe you're both sorry. The Six of Pentacles and the Fool. That's the nemesis. Deep feelings. You should feel all your feels. If like, I don't know, if you get angry too, and it just naturally flows into forgiveness and it calms down, and I don't know, maybe it's big hugs or it's makeout sex or whatever it is. It's literally coming through in this reading that you should not apologize for it. Be you. God made you as you are. The sun always shines on Aries. Isn't that the isn't the sun, no, Aries, something about the sun, I think it's in Vedic. It has something to do with Aries and the sun. The Star Family. What you should do, your next assignment is to ask for help. So for what? Ask for help. The Ace of Wands. Get everybody else upset. The Ace of Wands. Oh my God, it's so funny. The Ace of Wands. That is like an ignition source, right? Like the Ace of Wands is, it could be an idea here. Maybe you have an idea and you should ground it. Like that's the thing here. Or maybe somebody else has an idea around you, like a Pisces. Maybe a Pisces has an idea, because it was weird. Like Pisces reading came out, like you have the idea, let it flow, let it expand. I don't know, maybe somebody else is supposed to do something with it. And now you're getting that very card that showed up as their kryptonite, as your superpower. So you take this idea and you build it. And then maybe we'll go to Taurus and Taurus will cultivate it or something. But call other people in here. That's your next assignment, is get some help with this great idea. Build on it. Ooh, the High Priestess. See, maybe it is an idea you get from like Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. I gotta ask about her. Who's that? Is that this Taurus energy coming in? Over here. It's Star family. There's definitely people here. A great idea. The Knight of Swords. What was I? I wasn't really... See, I always find this Knight of Swords so curious. He's not really doing anything. He's thinking, oh, you know what? Is that from Game of Thrones? It is. I never recognized that before because I didn't just start watching it. I'm like binging it like a Game of Thrones whore here. Seven of Swords. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I bet you that is because he has the White Wolf. Is that Jon Snow? He's in the snow. I bet you it is. Oh, this deck's going to have all new meaning to me now. Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. He's hiding his actions. He looks like he's not moving. I'm going to put that back in because I wanted to clear some. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? What's up with her? Like what? Because this is calling and help. Call and support. The Queen of Pentacles. The Strength card. She's strong. The Queen of Pentacles is strong. She can do that. Who are all these? Who's the High Priestess? This is literally like a team here that you're working together with. The High Priestess is a... Oh my God, really? The Three of Pentacles, the person who has the idea. Look at how it's just formulating in their hand. I'm no word of a lie. The Pisces reading it was in the extended, the resource within them that was depleted. And not this card, it's the other card where it's the Page of Pentacles is holding like a fully formed snowflake. And again, it was this idea that the physical, it wasn't Pisces who was supposed to create the physical. Pisces was supposed to come up with the idea, was supposed to receive the download. Aries, you're supposed to take the download and you're supposed to almost like create a plan or something of what to do with this download. And whatever this download is, it looks as though that like part of your next assignment here is to get a group of people to help you with it. If this is not physical people, these are literally like your star family, your spiritual guides. Okay, so maybe I should ask it. So, okay, what's the Four of Pentacles? Is this like steadying something and grounding it? What's the Four of Pentacles? The Knight of Wands is keeping Aries still. Well, that's Sagittarius. They're the Knight. Well, maybe that would be that then. I mean, maybe it could be. Because, yeah, so now we have kind of like either legit court card or major arcana representing an actual individual here. This is a family. This is a strong spiritual family here, Aries, that you have at your disposal. This Ace of Wands. There it is. It's a card I was just talking about. It's turning something into the physical. It takes a bunch of people to do this. Is this going to be teamwork week? That's what's going to happen here through the Zodiac? Is this going to be teamwork week? What was Aquarius about? Oh my God, they shouldn't do this all by themselves. Oh, this is getting weird. This is getting totally weird. Aquarius it was like, how did I actually end up? What was the title of it? Oh yeah, take all the pressure off yourself. You're not running out of time. But that whole reading was about like, you've taken on something here. It's too much. Or don't worry about it. Oh, wow. I wonder if it's even like some sort of symbolism of dawning into Aquarius. Aquarius is not going to do this on their own. We're working as a team, my friends. Working as a team. Oh, there's Jon Snow again. Say that. I should really look at this deck and see what all these different movies and shows are about that are in here. Okay, it starts with the Empress in the underline. The Six of Wands. I bet you I should. Because now I'm going to get a whole new meaning out of these cards. He was a black crow. I'm telling you. Who else? Are y'all gonna agree with me? Whoever has watched Game of Thrones. That's Jon Snow, isn't it? With his white wolf. See, now I'm in season 6. I'm in season 6. And if you haven't watched it, I don't want to give it away, but he's going to be having a rebirth. And I'm kind of wondering who he's going to be on the other side of that. So I haven't seen that happen yet. It's coming soon. I'm going to watch it tonight with popcorn. The Empress, the Six of Wands, the Tower, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Oh, she actually looks like the Red Witch in the Game of Thrones. It was really actually an old hag. Building on success. This is like a tower to dismantle. A portal. No, sorry, it's not a portal. It's a monolith. You had strong awakening energy in the underlying. That's it. There's a monolith. Monoliths, whenever they come through to me in readings, are the symbol of some type of conscious elevation. So the Knight of Swords, it's almost like taking in that conscious elevation before you do something with it and being really clear. And then it's kind of like sneaking it to the page. Sneaking, like this sword energy is all being carefully taken to the page, or carefully, is the page watching? No. What is it? Well, yeah, well, the Page of Swords does watch, so that is something. This is a complicated message. No? Maybe it's going to be like this all week. I feel like everything is knitted together. Maybe because I've knit you all together in the membership extendeds. I feel like I've done something like that, because I've been noticing the energies are a little bit different, which is also, it's really cool. Okay. Well, speaking of which, I am going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask Aries, what resource within you is depleted? How can you replenish this resource? And what is your greatest achievement yet to come? So you can go into the description. At the top of the description, there is a link there to join the membership for the channel, if that's how you would like to access the extended, if you would like to access the extended. And make sure you pick tier number 2, which is all extended videos. That gives you access to everything, 40 to 50 roughly videos, new ones a month, plus everything that is already there. Or you could just, if you're just interested in this, one-time purchase below the membership link, and you can do that there. Thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.